I'm out for a walk, and I'm about 40 yards. I look up. I said, I should be looking out for deer. There's probably some deer around. And sure enough, I'm just walking. And now they start seeing me. It's two of them. One already bolted. There she goes. Funny. This is my street, not the road. I was looking at my phone. And I'm like, what? It's getting darker. This is a good time to look out for some deer. Literally, I looked up and there's two deer. There's so many deer around where I live. It's crazy. I mean, I might see 10, 12 on my property every night if I pay attention, which I don't. But, every once in a while I look out. If I go outside, I always look out there. And one of the things I do is I play Guess the Eyes with my wife or my friends as they come up and visit me and say, watch this, let's go outside. I'll put a headlamp on. I have a really strong headlamp. And I said, oh, there's another deer out there. And it goes. And I'll go outside and I'll shine the headlamp into the fields that surround my house in the wood line. And you'll see sometimes, 8 or 10 sets of eyes. So I would say, guess. And then people are like, oh, my wife is like, I think there's 5 sets. And I'm like, I think there'd be 8. And I'm usually close to. And so you look out there and the strange, depending on the angle, deer usually have green eyes or like kind of white glowing eyes. But if you see like an orangish or reddish eyes that are close to the ground, that could be anything. That could be it could be anything from a mountain lion to a bobcat to a raccoon, polecat, just literally anything. And weasel. Weasels are pretty small. And I seen those little eyes too. One day I went out to my chicken coop at night. I was putting away the chickens, and thankfully I actually went out there right as I did, because there was a weasel or a mink right by my chicken coop. Like he was sneaking up on the coop, and that's why I shined the light in the field just to see. Sure enough, a little set of eyes. It was bigger than a mouse or a rat, but it was like just sitting there. I was like, you little sucker. I kind of scared it off. But this is where I live. Pretty cool. These are my neighbors. This guy, I got a funny story with this guy. I don't really know him, but I stopped. He has horses out here. And I stopped there one day when I got done from fishing. I had my waders on. I was all blacked out on my blacked out motorcycle. I said, can I ride your horses, man? I never rode a horse. I always wanted to ride a horse. And they're like, yeah, sure, but you can't just go wild with them because they don't really get ridden much. But I'll put you in the pen. He's like, as long as we can watch, that's exactly what I want. I want you to film it because it's probably not going to go good.